What up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been ages. I haven't uploaded a video on this channel. I've been so busy lately. I've been super busy. I want to thank all those who reach out asking what's going on. Like, I'm okay, I'm fine. It's just that I've been so busy. Like, I had some tourists I was showing around the country, so I didn't have time to upload a video. But finally I am back, and henceforth I'll start pumping videos, maybe like 2 videos, 3 videos a week as usual. So I want to apologize for all those who have been asking like what's going on, and I want to equally thank you very much for your support. If you're new on this channel and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Please just go ahead and hit the red subscribe button below this video, and equally make sure you click the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video you will be the first person to know. Yes, make sure you hit the red subscribe button and join the family. I want to thank all those who recently subscribed. I see you guys. The family is growing. I'm so happy. Thank you guys very much for the support. Thank you. So today I want to talk about tourism in Cameroon. Yes, I've been visiting, like in the last 3 weeks I've been visiting like the best touristic sites in Cameroon, and I would like to say our tourism is declining. Like our touristic sites are decaying. Like, a lot of work still needs to be put into our tourism, because at the end of the day, visiting all these sites with these stories, I was a little bit disappointed, because when I was taking these guys to these places I had high hopes. I knew they were going to see some of the best things like in Cameroon, but when we got to some of these sites I was a little bit disappointed. And I want to talk from like Cameroon, the way our country is structured. It is so difficult for tourists to find their way on their own. It is so difficult. Like most other countries, like you can get to the country and you'll be able to find your way around the touristic sites on your own. You will not need someone to assist you or a guide or something. But Cameroon is not structured that way. For you to find your way around as a tourist in Cameroon, you need the help of a tourist guide. You need assistance. And I think we should structure our tourism in such a way that it is not difficult, like, to move from one part of the country to the other, because it was not easy for us going to all these places. Like, it was not really easy. Now I want to talk about the management of these touristic sites. Like, I think a lot still needs to be done when it comes to managing this touristic site, because some of the guides, the tourist guides, some of the people who were taking us around when we got to this site, I still think they need to have some sort of training. They need to be able to speak either French or English or both language fluently. Like, I think they need to be actually very bilingual, because like some of them could not even speak French or English. They were speaking in pidgin and I had to be translating like all the time. Like, I just think we need professionalism when it comes to our tourist guide. Like, those taking care of this touristic site, they need to know their onions. Some of them, they were just so laid back and they were so unprofessional. Some were good, don't get me wrong, some were very good, but I still think a lot of work still needs to be done when it comes to recruiting people to take care of these touristic sites, or to help tourists around, or to explain like the different things. When it comes to tourism, we still need to get trained professionals to do those things, because I was kind of disappointed with some of the people we met at these sites. Now, another thing is the sites themselves. Like, I just feel like attention is not put in some of these touristic sites. Like, for example, the beaches. I still think a lot still needs to be done to put our beaches in order. Like, we went to the Limbe, we went to Down Beach in Limbe, and it was extremely dirty. Like, the amount of dirt I saw, I mean, I was so disappointed. Some of the tourists were like, is this how your beaches are that dirty? I was so disappointed. I just think a lot of work still needs to be done to maintain our touristic site, else we are going to lose all those things. People are going to lose interest if we don't fix our tourism, if we don't try to improve on our tourism. Because right now there is really not much to do in Cameroon. Like, we went here and there and that was it. I was like, okay, like there is nothing else to do, because You go to the zoos are empty. Like, you can barely find an animal in the zoo. Like, you go to the garden. Like, we need professionals to be able to handle these things. I still think the government needs to invest in our tourism sector, because it's dying. It's gradually dying. Like, for example, we went to the slave trade site in Bimbia. The road leading to that site is horrible. I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon, because that road is bad. Like, the distance from Limbe town to Bimbia is like 10 to 15 kilometers, but we spent a lot of money to get there, because the roads are really bad. The road is really bad. It is so bad. And then, talking about the site itself, it is not taken care of. Like, everyone was so bushy. Like, we had to walk in the bush. I think that site needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. It's not just about saying that this is the this is the slave trade site and that's it. We still need to put a lot of effort into that site. We need to, like, the type of things I was expecting to see when I got to Bimbia, I was kind of disappointed, because like, it is just like the way it was 400 years ago during the slavery and slave trade era. Nothing has really changed that much. Like, I was expected to see like carvings of slaves, like, I mean, you understand what I mean, like slave related things, but I didn't see any of that. There was bush the whole place, mosquitoes, like you cannot even stand there, because you're going to, I mean, the mosquitoes will bite you to death. You're going to die from mosquito bite. So I was so disappointed with the site in Bimbia. And considering the amount of money you're being charged to get into those places, like considering the amount of money they charge us, it is not equivalent to the satisfaction we get at those places. We went to Kribi. The beach in Kribi is clean. It's a little bit cleaner, but I still think when it comes to structuring on how tourists can move like from year to year, it still needs to be, a lot of work still needs to be done at that level. At the end of the day, going to all these places, I still think the Cameroonian government needs to put a lot of effort when it comes to our tourism, because Cameroon is like, we are blessed. Like, Cameroon is a blessed nation. We are so blessed with all these natural resources, all these natural touristic sites. We just need to make sure we harness them, we put them together, so that more people will come and see. Because the way the tourism is going, if care is not taken, some of the things will be extinct. Like, there will be no zoo soon. Like, all the animals will be gone. Maybe they will be dead or something. We will not be able to have zoos in Cameroon anymore. Like, I just think a lot of effort still needs to be done to conserve some of these our touristic sites. Like, we are losing them. We are losing them. I'm calling on the ministry, please do something about our tourism. Make it easier for tourists to be able to come to this country. Cameroon is a beautiful country. We have all these things. We just need to harness them. And trust me, if we put everything in order, we are going to have tons and tons of tourists visiting this country every year. Like hundreds and thousands of tourists. We went to Bimbia and the lady in charge told us, like, since January, they haven't been able to have up to 30 tourists visit the site. I was like, what? Like, what? Because maybe those that have been there, they have bad feedback. Like, because if I tell you something, I don't go there, what's the point of going there if I tell you it's not worth visiting? Like, for example, I'm a tourist guide. I was helping people going around. Now, if I'm giving the kind of feedback, it's because I want the government to invest in the tourism sector, so that we can encourage more and more people to visit our country. We all know the importance of tourism in countries like Kenya, South Africa. Those guys are making lots of money. Those countries are making money from tourism. We can do the same thing. But before we do that, we have to invest in our tourism, because our tourism has a problem at the moment. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say in this video. And in the days ahead, I'll be giving you guys like more things about what is happening in my life, what is happening in our country. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video till the end. For those who made it to the end, thank you guys for watching. I'm planning very soon, we are at 6,000 subscribers. Like, when we hit 10K, I'm going to do my first giveaway, because I'm so excited with the growth. I'm so grateful to God. Like, everything is going on smoothly. I want to thank you guys, all those who subscribed. Thank you very much for trusting me and for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please just go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.